helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Kelly Parker. Thanks so much for joining us here on Moms Every Day. Having a car accident can change your life in a second, especially if you suffer injuries. So what can you do if you are hurt in a wreck but you don't have health insurance? Our guest today is here to walk us through that process. And joining us today, we have Gary Adkins from Bill Hotz and Associates. So here's the question: are we out of luck if we are injured and we don't have health insurance?
Well, it's not an ideal situation, Kelly, but no, you're not totally out of luck. There are other options. First of all, if you've got auto insurance, a lot of times there's a kind of coverage called medical payment, MedPay, and you can access that up to the limits of that coverage. Now, the at-fault driver's insurance company will not pay your bills one at a time, so that's not a resource. You get that money at the end of the case when everything is settled. So a lot of doctors won't treat you unless you have insurance.
Right.
You can always go to the emergency room if you're really in bad shape, but all in all, seeing an attorney would be a good idea. We have access to doctors we know who will treat folks without insurance. They expect to be paid at the end of the day.
Exactly.
But they will just let you sign a lien or a promise to pay them when everything is done. If you need an MRI, for example, with an ortho, you can't get it unless somebody knows somebody else. So that's your choice. You can get treatment.
Exactly, and that's where you guys come into play. Like you mentioned, you can put them in touch with these doctors that will hold off on the bills until after a case is settled.
That's correct. They still get their money, but they don't get it until the end of the case, and we try to be careful in screening the cases to get cases we know where we can get a recovery. That way our clients aren't left holding the bag.
Absolutely, because it is not free treatment. You have to pay it back in the end, as you just mentioned. To find out what your rights are if you're involved in an accident and you have no health insurance, call Bill Hotz and Associates today at 637-8281, or you can log on to askthecarwreckattorneys.com. You guys have the answers, and it takes us out of the mix of having to worry about that on our own.
Well, that's correct. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And for more information, you can head to our website. That's momseveryday.com.